collectors of the world, I have Ms. Marvel from the Marvel Legends series, and as part of the Build-A-Figure Sandman line. If you're unaware of this version of Ms. Marvel, this is Kamela Khan. She was just an ordinary teenage girl, but turns out she has inhuman genes within her. And when a Terrigen Mist went over different parts of the world, certain people had their abilities unlocked, including Kamala. There's not really a bio on the back, but it does have a small snippet. With shape-shifting powers and distinct inhuman abilities, Kamala Khan becomes Ms. Marvel. Besides being able to stretch her body out, she can also shapeshift, she has super healing, and apparently she's fairly strong too, especially when she grows out to be a huge size. And one last thing, she also comes from an Islamic background. That's a cool picture on the side. Anyways, that's enough about that. Let's go ahead and open her up. And here she is! I do want to point out that the background piece that came with the packaging itself has the Ms. Marvel logo in the back. She comes with the Build-A-Figure piece for Sandman, which, if I ever get all the pieces to him, I'll do a separate video on him. She also comes with two interchangeable hands, both of which are stretching out. The first hand is shaped like a fist so that we can do the stereotypical fist punch, being that she is a superhero, and that she would be using this very often to punch out her enemies. And the other hand is a bigger grabbing hand, so she can just grab anything that comes her way. Oh my god, she's grabbing her other hand. But let's look at Kamala herself. I like the face sculpt that they put on her. Her face is a bit shiny, the same thing with her hair. The only other portion of her body that's exposing her skin is her arms and hands. There is a bit of a discoloration where it looks like her arms and hands are slightly lighter, but nothing too big. She wears one gold gauntlet on one side and nothing on the other. You can remove her arm fairly simple right at the elbow, like that, and then you can put in the extended fist so that she has like this big fist coming at you. Same thing with her other joint right at the elbow. You just pull it out nice and easy like that, and then you put in the other extended hand. Bada bing. I've seen some people online complain that they don't like the look of this, but I personally think it's kind of cool. Although she loses her wrist articulation, but still I like it. Although chances are I'll probably have her displayed like this with her regular arms installed. Personally, I like her costume a lot. It's very unique, but it still plays homage to the original Ms. Marvel costume. She has her scarf going around her neck and going around to the back, almost giving the appearance of a loose cape, but not really. And if you look at the back, there's a gold star pattern on there. She has a slit on both sides of her skirt so you can bend her legs out a bit. Let's real quickly go through her articulation. First, she has movement in her head, upper arm movement, elbow movement, wrist movement, mid-body movement, upper leg movement, mid-leg movement, knee movement. She has calf movement, and ankle movement. Her skirt is fairly soft, and you can move it about fairly easily. I don't know if you can see the close-up of her eyes, but I feel like they did a pretty good detailed job of that. You can see the full view of the back. All in all, I like her. I think she came out as a really cool figure. I like her character in the comic book as well. She's almost like one of those really cutesy kind of girls who's trying to be a superhero, but still struggling with the problems of her family, and the fact that she's an Avenger is even better. Real quickly, here's a comparison next to Captain Marvel. Even though Captain Marvel never wears this mask anymore in the comic books, I still like it a lot. And why not pull out the other Captain Marvel, the Marvel Select version that I've got, Captain Marvel. And while I'm at it, why not pull out the Marvels from the DC Universe, because reasons? Anyways, I think this figure was really well done, and I'm really glad that I picked her up. I think that she looks great. Like I said, she is part of the Marvel Legends Sandman line, and I have unfortunately not been able to find many figures from this line, but I have not given up hope completely. Not yet, at least. So anyways, thank you guys for joining me in this video. I hope to join you guys in another video very soon. Peace, love, namaste, and I'll see you guys later. Peace. Being that her name is Ms. Marvel, you would think that Kamala's abilities would be a bit more grander in scale. Not that she's a pushover in any way, it's just that when Carol Danvers had the title of Ms. Marvel, she is one of the most powerful beings in the Marvel Universe. I mean, she still is. I mean, she's Captain Marvel now. But still, you would just assume that her kind of sort of sidekick would have some abilities that may not be as strong as hers, but still be really powerful. But then again, I'm thinking way too much into it.